royal secret. It was a case years in the making. Prince Harry had made it his mission to regain full police protection in the UK, not just for himself, but for Meghan and their children, Archie and Lilibet. Ever since the Sussexes stepped down from royal duties in 2020, they lost taxpayer-funded security, prompting Harry to sue the Home Office in an attempt to override that decision. His argument, that he still faced significant threats and should be allowed to pay for his own Met Police protection when in Britain. But in a shocking judgment delivered by Justice Lane, Harry's case was crushed. The ruling was clear. There was no unlawfulness in the decision to downgrade Harry's security. His request to personally pay for police protection was also dismissed. This wasn't just a legal defeat. This was a public and political humiliation. In one statement, the British court essentially told the prince, "You're no longer special here." Royal insiders say Harry was devastated and furious. He believed the British state had betrayed him, and that the decision exposed his family to danger. But what made this defeat unbearable wasn't just the outcome. It was what Meghan reportedly did next. According to multiple sources close to the Sussexes, Meghan Markle's response to Harry's courtroom loss was, at best, cold, and at worst, calculated. Just hours after the news broke of Harry's failed legal bid, Meghan made a public appearance in Los Angeles, looking polished, upbeat, and, critics noted, oddly celebratory. While Harry was licking his wounds from a legal blow in London, Meghan was seen posing with celebrity friends, flashing her signature smile, wearing a brand new designer outfit, and even hinting at a fresh lifestyle collaboration with a major wellness brand. One insider told the Mirror, Harry was furious. He felt utterly betrayed. He expected support, maybe even silence. Instead, Meghan acted like she was on a PR victory lap. It felt like a slap in the face. Another source said Harry confronted Meghan behind closed doors at their Montecito mansion, accusing her of sabotaging the seriousness of his security fight. And that's when things exploded. Eyewitnesses at a nearby cafe reportedly heard raised voices and slamming doors echoing through the estate. Some say it was the worst fight the couple has had since their Oprah interview shook the world. Was this the moment their royal fairy tale began to crack? Behind the Archwell Foundation's glossy facade lies a growing power imbalance, say insiders. And in the days following Harry's legal loss, it became clearer than ever that Meghan and Harry's goals may no longer be aligned. For Harry, the UK remains an emotional battlefield. His desire to reconnect with Britain, visit his father King Charles, and provide his children a connection to their royal heritage is deeply personal. But for Meghan, it's Hollywood, not Windsor, where the future lies. And this, some say, is the root of the rift. While Harry fights for symbolic recognition from a system that exiled him, Meghan is doubling down on influencer deals, entertainment projects, and Silicon Valley partnerships. This divergence is tearing at the very fabric of their marriage. And the timing of Meghan's public appearance, so soon after Harry's courtroom loss, was seen by some as a declaration of independence. No wonder Harry lost it. Here's where things get even more complicated. Just days after the legal decision, multiple reports emerged suggesting that Meghan had quietly trademarked a new brand venture under her own name, without Harry's direct involvement. According to leaked documents from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office, Meghan's new venture, rumored to be titled American Riviera Orchard, includes cookbooks, homewares, beauty lines, and a lifestyle media platform. And Harry, nowhere in the filings. For royal watchers, this wasn't just business, it was betrayal. How could Meghan push forward with a solo brand rollout while Harry was reeling from legal defeat? Was this Meghan stepping out of the Sussex shadow? Or stepping on Harry's credibility? Royal author Angela Levin didn't hold back in her commentary. Meghan is playing the long game. She knows Harry's royal court cases aren't winning hearts or headlines. She's moved on. And Harry, he's still chasing relevance. In the wake of Harry's courtroom loss and Meghan's solo spotlight, public reaction has been brutal. On Twitter, users accused Meghan of disrespecting Harry's legal struggles, while others claimed she intentionally overshadowed him. British tabloids ran brutal headlines. Megxit means me first. Meghan's solo moves after Harry's court humiliation, prince without a palace and a partner. Meanwhile, Buckingham Palace stayed silent. No comment was issued on Harry's legal loss. No olive branch extended. Insiders say King Charles remains deeply hurt by Harry's actions and has little interest in intervening. For the once tightly knit Windsor clan, the silence was deafening. And for Harry, that silence now echoes even within his own home. In a world of palace gates and courtroom drama, the cracks in the Sussex fairy tale are no longer subtle. They're loud. And now, the fallout from Prince Harry's explosive confrontation with Meghan Markle is going far beyond what anyone predicted. Because this isn't just about a legal case. This is about a man who feels cornered, a woman building a brand without him, and a marriage increasingly defined by who leads and who's left behind. As headlines in Britain continue to mock Harry's legal defeat, and Meghan quietly moves forward with new business plans, insiders say the couple's relationship has entered its most fragile phase yet. But there's more, so much more, unfolding behind the gates of their $14 million Montecito mansion. And if the whispers are true, Harry may be reconsidering everything. Since the court's ruling, sources close to the Duke of Sussex reveal that Harry has grown increasingly isolated, not just from his royal family, but from the inner circle he once trusted in America. While Meghan surrounds herself with stylists, brand managers, and entertainment executives, Harry has reportedly retreated inward, spending long hours alone, even skipping meetings related to their joint ventures. One Montecito insider, a former employee at the Archwell Foundation, revealed. He barely speaks in meetings anymore. He looks tired, distracted, like someone who's watching the walls close in. Those closest to the couple say Harry has become haunted by the idea that he may have left behind everything, his country, his royal identity, even his military ties, for a relationship that's now shifting beneath his feet. There are even whispers of tension over finances, as Meghan's independent projects begin to outshine their joint brand. It begs the question, has Harry become a supporting character in Meghan's solo story? As Harry struggles publicly, Meghan has chosen an eerily consistent strategy: silence and smiling Prince Harry. Her representatives have issued no comment on Harry's legal loss. No social media posts, no press statements of solidarity. Instead, all eyes are on Meghan's next moves, from her reported lifestyle brand launch to her ongoing discussions with luxury wellness companies and streaming platforms. Public relations expert Mark Burkowski told The Telegraph, "Meghan is playing this brilliantly, if somewhat coldly. She's building something bigger than Harry now, and he's being left behind in his own story. This isn't the first time the couple's priorities have clashed, but it might be the first time Meghan's ambition is clearly outweighing their partnership." And while many admire her independence, critics argue she's strategically distancing herself from Harry's ongoing royal baggage. That includes the looming threat of more legal defeats, a toxic relationship with the British press, and a complicated public image Harry hasn't been able to repair. Behind the polished website and philanthropic messaging, Archwell, the Sussexes' pride and joy, is quietly facing strain. Sources suggest that following the court loss, tensions erupted behind the scenes at the foundation, with staffers confused about the couple's direction. "Everything is Meghan's vision now," said one former advisor. "Harry shows up, but it's clear who's in charge." Recent projects originally branded as joint initiatives are now reportedly being restructured around Meghan alone, leaving Harry with dwindling influence in the company he co-founded. And while Meghan has been actively networking with high-end corporate sponsors and Hollywood insiders, Harry is reportedly considering scaling back his involvement altogether. Some say it's a sign of emotional fatigue. Others believe Harry is starting to resent the imbalance, realizing that what began as a partnership is turning into a platform for Meghan's solo ambitions. But the most explosive revelation may be this: Harry has allegedly begun speaking to lawyers about formally separating his business interests from Meghan's new ventures. What does a royal meltdown look like behind closed doors? According to one family friend, the days after Harry's courtroom loss were some of the darkest and most emotionally volatile of the couple's life together. The same source claims Harry felt abandoned when Meghan chose to attend a brand strategy meeting in Beverly Hills the day after the ruling, skipping a private debrief he had planned with advisors. What followed, reportedly, was a shouting match, in which Harry accused Meghan of not caring about the dangers to his family. And Meghan, her response, according to the source: "I'm not going to let your court obsession sink everything we've built." This exchange allegedly ended with Harry storming out of the house and disappearing for several hours. He was later seen at a private beach near Santa Barbara, alone, unshaven, and deep in thought. It was a rare moment. Harry not as a duke, or a prince, or even a partner, but as a man questioning everything. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, the British royal family has maintained complete silence on Harry's defeat and Meghan's solo ventures. No statements, no interviews, not even private communication, insiders say. King Charles, despite battling health issues, has reportedly refused to reach out to his youngest son, believing that Harry's decision to drag the Home Office to court was irresponsible and disrespectful. Prince William, according to royal aides, is angry beyond words that Harry continues to pursue media battles while refusing to engage with the family directly. Even Princess Anne, who has rarely commented on the Sussex drama, was reportedly overheard telling a friend at a recent garden party, "He made his bed." In short, the palace has drawn a line. And Harry, once the beloved brother, the cheeky royal rebel, is now, in many ways, persona non grata. It's not just family cutting ties. Several of Harry and Meghan's former allies in the UK, journalists, politicians, and even celebrities, have begun distancing themselves. British news anchor Piers Morgan, a longtime critic, took to social media after the court ruling, posting, "No police, no protection, no respect. Welcome to the real world." Prince Harry, thanks for watching.